The race and a bit of a roughie here, number 14, Repeat. Megan Lifting is the rider, and of course Gary Hennessy, the trainer of the horse. Had a few runs on the flat at Gisborne to make it fit for this here today, and looked an absolute treat going around to the start. $18 on the win, toted $4.70 for the place. So if you're looking for a little bit of value outside the favourite here, a couple of dollars each way, I don't think would be a wasted bet here on number 14. Certainly one to toss in for your Quinellas and Trifectas as the starter calls them up here. They're all race one, the IRT hurdle.
Darren, you mentioned day of racing at MATA, Hawke's Bay and across the Tasman today with Sunline stepping out in the George Main. So the last couple load up here, first of the day, and courtesy of Radio Pacific, we return you to Darren, his call to first.
Waiting on Phantom J to come forward. Crown Dancer is your hot pot. $2.45 on the win tote and $1.30 the place as Phantom J starts to nudge into the gates, goes up, and we're ready for action. Race number one at Racing MATA. John Humphreys hits the button. They're off and racing now, and Shaw Sins, well, he'll be in the confessional after that start. He missed it by about 2.5 lengths as they top and tail the first obstacle now, and Crown Dancer, the favourite, showing tons of pace, is going very quickly in the lead with Baron Thompson over on the inside, who heads him off. So Baron Thompson takes over from Crown Dancer in second placing, who now slips in behind the leader from Fearless Arrival, who's the next one. Then To The Max out deep, and Phantom J is right there in the middle as they work off the back and come down the side of the track, and they're a couple of lengths in front. Two back along the inside is His Worship, and over on the outside of that runner there as they race down the side of the track now. Ivor's Turn was going forward just in behind them. The one over on the outside though was Hidden Touch, about 4 lengths to Ivor's Turn, and then came Repeat. A further 4 lengths away was MasterCard, followed by Shaw Sins, and Imperial Warrior as last of all. As they come down into the straight, they've got the double in the lane in front of the grandstand here on the first event of the program on Team Wheelam's Cup Day, and the leader is Baron Thompson. Oh, sticky jump, got right into that, landed just in front from To The Max up on the outside, and Crown Dancer is third, having an absolute perfect run back along the inside. Better jump from the leader that time. They've been followed by Fearless Arrival, who's racing keenly into fourth, about 5 lengths to Phantom J, then His Worship, followed by Hidden Touch. A further 4 or 5 lengths away was Ivor's Turn, 3 or 4 lengths back to Repeat, then Shaw Sins. MasterCard is under a punishing ride, and Imperial Warrior is last of all as they go out of the straight and head up to the side of the track now. 1,400 metres from home, and Baron Thompson at a great tempo in front by 5 lengths now. He's cleared out from in second placing To The Max, 2.5 to Crown Dancer third, 2 lengths away Fearless Arrival, 2 lengths to His Destiny. They've been followed then by Phantom J, and behind them Hidden Touch, and then Ivor's Turn, 2 lengths away to Shaw Sins, followed by Repeat back along the inside, and 5 or 6 lengths away to the other pair, Imperial Warrior and MasterCard back along the inside at the tail of the race. Up and over the first one in the back terrain now, coming up to the second obstacle. They all jumped that first one well, and over goes Baron Thompson by 5 at the second of the double. In second placing is To The Max, 4 lengths away Fearless Arrival and Crown Dancer together. Then back along the inside is His Worship, about 5 or 6 lengths away then as they race down the side of the track was Phantom J. A further 4 lengths to Ivor's Turn, Hidden Touch, and then Shaw Sins, followed by Repeat and Imperial Warrior as they fly over the next one, and there'd be 100 yards covering the field with 2 obstacles remaining, 500 to go. Baron Thompson the leader, but To The Max is starting to hunt him down hard. 4 or 5 lengths away Fearless Arrival, then His Worship. Crown Dancer can't win, the favourite back on the inside, and Phantom J's about to go past him, coming down to the second last, and To The Max the leader comes up to it now, up and over, led clearly from Baron Thompson. Oh, going down there Phantom J spilled at the second last, and To The Max looks set for victory. Fearless Arrival runs on as they come down to the 100-metre mark. To The Max shaken up with a nice break though. To The Max is home from Fearless Arrival. His Worship third, then came Baron Thompson. Very game run to hang on for fourth from Crown Dancer, then Ivor's Turn, followed by Shaw Sins, Repeat, Hidden Touch. A long way out of it Imperial Warrior, and just arriving now at the tail of the race is MasterCard, and unfortunately Phantom J went down at the second last obstacle. To The Max. Well, is this an omen for Karen Zimmerman today? Her 3-pronged attack here at MATA, and the first one far too good, $6.95 and $2.10, and this horse has won it easily down to the line. To The Max, very game performance to take the race. Fearless Arrival running a bold race in second placing, and His Worship finishing back third. Baron Thompson, the tearaway leader, sticking on nicely for fourth, and you'd have to say that Crown Dancer at $2.45 on the win tote was very disappointing, finishing unplaced here. So favourite punters, Daryl, a little bit burnt here with Crown Dancer, but the Central District folk would be over the moon. Karen Zimmerman with Rodan in the Cup today, starting off in winning form.
Yes, there's a fair amount of Northern Raiders down in the Central Districts, and there's just a couple up in the North today, and they've got it. The spoils first of the day. Here's the judge.
952, and the time 3:06:33. Completed result, IRT hurdle, 8:10.1.952. The margins 1 3/4 lengths, 1 length, 5 lengths, 5 1/4 lengths, 6 1/4 lengths. And the time 3:06:33.
To the Max, the winner of the IRT hurdle, coming back to scale now. Race number 1 on the program. Number 8 is a Chestnut Gelding, a 9-year-old by Gay Apollo from Red Idol. Is raced by Messrs RRG Cargill, also BT Coma, R.I. Gowan and Mrs. K.A. and K.B. Zimmerman, have trained, of course, by Karen Zimmerman at Levin. A great start to the day for Karen, and ridden by Shoji Sakai. Number 10, second, is Fearless Arrival, ridden by Angela McGee. And number 1, His Worship, ridden by Isaac Lupton, was the third place getter. Officially fourth over number 9, Baron Thompson for Ben Ropiha, ahead of number 5, which was Crown Dancer Jonathan Riddell, and number 2, Ivers Turn, in the hands of Brendan Gregg. 1 3/4 lengths by 1 length, 1 3/4 by 1, and 3 minutes 6.33 the time for the journey. 3 minutes 6.33 the time for the 2,800 metres of race number 1. The dividends, the winner, To The Max at $6.95 and $2.10. Fearless Arrival second, $4.40. His Worship finished in third position, returning you $2.85. $6.95 and $2.10 the winner, $4.40 the second, and $2.85 the third. Quinella on 8 and 10 returns $68.35. $68.35 for the Quinella. Trifecta 8, 10 and 1 at $663.80. $663.80 was the opening trifecta. As we, they're the details here for the first event of the program. A length and